You have to tell us how that happened.
I married my college girlfriend in 2005. We were both making good money coming out of college, and so we made a conscious decision that we weren't going to save money at that time, we're just going to live life up. Well, she got pregnant in 1997, and so our whole focus had to shift. Now I had to concentrate on how I was going to buy a house. But we hadn't saved up any money, and so I was looking in the classified sections of the newspaper, and I found an ad for a house for sale by owner for $110,000 in the East Palmdale, 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, and it said that you take over the loan. So I gave him a call to try to understand how this worked. He explained that he was a bachelor, his mom lived up here, and she was ready to leave, and so he was going to move with her. But he owed more money than what his house was worth. He was underwater. So he was going to make a final payment on his loan to bring the balance down from $130,000 to $110,000. Then he was going to have the new owner assume the loan at that new balance amount and then refinance to lower their payment. I told him, hey, I can more than afford your monthly payment at the $130,000 balance. And if you're going to give the bank $20,000, then let's do something different. You give me $15,000, you save $5,000 that you were going to spend. I know that I need to stay in the house for at least 5 years because I'm underwater. Then I can take that $15,000 and pay off all the debt prior to my son being born in that December. So it was a win-win for both of us. He saved $5,000 and I got $15,000 in cash to pay off all my debt. So yes, I was paid $15,000 to buy my first house. It's called creative financing and being a solution provider. You have to understand why the seller believes that selling their house will solve the challenge that they're facing. Now, note that I said challenge and not problems because I don't believe in problems. With challenges, there's at least one solution and usually more than one. I stayed in that house for exactly 5 years, and when I sold it, I made $10,000. I used that $10,000 to buy the next house. 5 bedroom, 3 bath, 2,500 square foot house less than a mile away. It was on a cul-de-sac close to a park. I bought that house in May of 2002, $200,000 house, $10,000 down, or 5% down, and this was supposed to be the final house. My then wife and I used to like to go and look at model homes, and they were building the largest tract homes in California in West Palmdale, 3,500 square feet to 5,500 square feet, gated community on a quarter-acre lots. So in 2003, her and I go with my best friend from high school and his wife, and we go look at these models. While I'm there, I get approached by a black real estate agent. He says, Mike, I purchased my house in the prior phase. They are still building my house and I already have $100,000 in equity. And so in my mind, I was like, I have to figure out a way to buy one of these houses. They were running for $418,000. They were offering 4,400 square foot houses for $418,500, and you only had to put $3,000 down.